All right, so we had a question last night about how to get to Husky Pass Trailhead. So this is what we're doing. We're going right from Sandy Cove housing to the main road. You'll swing the camera right that way so that we're seeing out the front of the thing. And we'll be leaving. This is Sandy Cove, isn't it? Okay, good. That's the high school to our left. And here's the big intersection and the main road. From the main road, we're going to go left. And then I'm not going to bore you with like a story about how to get down the main road, but I'll tell you the next time we have to turn. All right, we got the city shop coming up on our left. And right up there is Mount Reed. There's a little bit of fog. City shop a little quiet today. So now we're coming up to what used to be the traffic circle. I guess it still is a traffic circle, but there used to be actually a totem pole here. I'll throw in a shot of that. No longer here, but yeah, we're going left. We're gonna head towards like you're going to Fuels or what used to be the Chiefs Club. Also not actually a thing anymore, but Fuels is. Yeah, so we just stayed right on kind of the main road. We followed it past the Chiefs Club. We got Fuels coming up here on the left. This is where you get gas. There's the two large anchors. One used to be somewhere else, and now it's here. Big pipeline here. And we're going to come right to the end of this road. And before it turns on to a dirt road, we're going to take a right, and we're going to go right past the small boat harbor. This is the right I'm referring to. Actually, there's the latest boat beached on the shore because it was sinking. Oh my God. Yeah, so anyways, small boat harbor on your left. We're gonna go up here and we're gonna get off the asphalt road by taking a left. As such. All right, now we're getting to the good part. So now we got small boat harbor on our right. Not very busy today. There's been quite a few left. I'm sorry. Thank you. It hasn't been very busy today, but there has been quite a few sailboats. There are quite a few sailboats in the summer. None today though. Now we're heading back up to the neighborhood where I grew up. So we've got the old. This used to be a bar actually a long time ago. I want to say early 2000s. And then right here, you can't really tell anymore, but there's a slide which kind of marks, actually that slide wasn't here, but this is where I grew up. When I was a little kid, I waited for the bus stop right here. Dreamed of being an astronaut, like Lauren Sanchez. This is Mitt Creek to our left, and we're gonna be coming up on Mitt Lake. And what we're doing today, we're gonna go up to Husky Pass Trailhead. There's kind of like three ways you can go from there, which I'll tell you when we get there. But my goal today is just to get up to the top of this little mountain. That was one of the ones I played on a lot as a kid. But yeah, so there's Mitt Lake right there. There's a high level of lead in the water of Mitt Lake, and that's because right up here is the shooting range where people have been shooting guns for a long, long time. So dead ahead, we got Mount Reed, and we're heading up this hill where I almost killed the cameraman when he was really little. His sled got away from me. He sledded down this thing out of control for like half of a mile. I laugh about it now because he's actually still filming me. But yeah, so right up here, we've got this white building, and that's the PRV1. So it's pressure relief valve for the water that we get from Bonnie Rose. And that's kind of the easiest way to follow the trail to Bonnie Rose. And the easiest way to get to the Husky Pass Trailhead is to take a left right here. It's the only way, actually. That water coming out is a good sign. Means things are working. And we're gonna go, this road basically now is like, you're there. We won't film the whole way. There's a nice scenic park coming up. Now we fast forwarded just, I don't know, not even like 500 meters probably, and we're coming up to a little pond that I call Catfish Pond for no real reason. And I don't recommend, I recommend parking right here actually, parking right in front of this beautiful Quonset that was in my last video. And actually, I don't know how the timeline's gonna work out, so it could have been 10 videos ago, but it's easy to see, it's red. And now we get out and go. All right, so this is easy. We're going right past Catfish Pond, right up to that Quonset right there, and there's actually a map there that points out that it's our water source. And that's Mount Reed over there. This one is the one we're going to today, and when we get up here, you'll see the pipeline that'll take you right up to Bonnie Rose. All right, and that is the map that shows you the way to Bonnie Rose. Follow me. A large spike. A rock. I'm just gonna pick up meaningless shit. A human foot. No, that's wood. It'd be cool if it was a human foot though. These mark where the water line is underneath the ground. So as you go up here, you'll see them. We got a box up here, I'll show you. Good? All right, so this is a valve box that is active, and you can kind of see the poles as they run out this way. And so we'll get up here a little bit and I'll show you, but there's kind of 3 ways you can go. So let's go up there and I'll show you. These are cotton flowers. They're really cool. Cotton grass, I'm sorry. I'm never gonna get any of these right. But I used to have a husky with it looked exactly the same color. So we've reached kind of what is usually a pretty good mud puddle right in here. And this is kind of like the point of where you have to kind of choose where you want to go. If you want to go to the pipeline, you head right down here. You'll see the pipelines running right up that canyon. That'll take you to Bonnie Rose. If you wanted to go to Reed in that area, you would do the same thing, except I either go up to Bonnie Rose and then go behind this range right here. You know, I'm doing a lot of telling. I'll show you in another video. But basically, same thing, you get up there. Where we're going is we're just gonna stick on this trail. This is kind of a good scenic way to Bonnie Rose too, because it kind of winds through this valley and up behind that little range right there. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. This is called a lousewort. I love that name. I can think of a number of louseworts right now. So we're 20 minutes in right now, and we're kind of getting to the end of this valley. This is a cool place to ski too, by the way. Usually you can park, you usually have to park way down by Med Lake and just ski up, but it's not a big deal. So we're gonna go up here. I'll show you kind of how to get to that back way around this little hill right here. And what we're gonna do instead is snake up behind this hill right here to this little lake. So when they did build the pipeline, they used, and to get like anywhere, construction in the backcountry, it's like they use these old, basically like snowcats. And so you'll find these tracks kind of different places throughout the island where they changed them and left them in place. So here we are, and we're kind of at the back of this little valley, and this is where you'd want to cross to head up to Bonnie Rose. So if you follow this trail right up, that's where those tracks are from I just showed you, where they hauled pipe and stuff up to build it. So once you get up there, you'll see Bonnie Rose. Just stay with that, and then you can kind of loop back down to the sign, which is a nice hike. And that cloud up there is blowing smoke rings. It's awesome. Kind of a weird collection of rocks right here, from right in front of you right there to this thing. And the change this a little bit. It's like almost like there's something buried under there, but probably just my imagination. Oh, got a beautiful little waterfall here. Come on down. You see how clear that little basin of water is. It's really amazing. It's just, you know, you go to a lot of places, you see, you know, 300-foot waterfall. It's amazing. We have some tall ones here. It's like you got to go around different parts of the island, but this is in a picture. This is easily as good as when I make this picture, it'll be easily as good as a 300-foot waterfall, and that water would taste just as good as well. Yeah, we're just kind of like finding the universal in the Pacific, right? It's like finding this little thing. Tiny, it's been running forever and ever and ever. 80 years ago, there was troops, you know, probably walked by this, said the same exact thing. And before that, you know, my people, 6,000 years ago. I love it. Always looking in the creeks. Oh. El gato, light like a cat. So that you can see, I don't know if you'll be able to see it with that, but there's this bright patch of Rusa cavia, and it's just like, it's small and it's covered like in this canyon most of the time, but it loves that sunlight, I guess. It's really bright and it's really big. So just checking in where we're at. Came up along the valley right here. That's Moffat, obviously, Reed right over there. So we came up the valley, the crossing to get up to Bonnie Rose, which you can not quite see yet. That's a smaller lake right there. Or it is Bonnie Rose, actually. It's right there. And then we just came right up here. This is a great place to go skiing. I usually ski right up here. We're going to this little lake right over here. And then I kind of ski up into those hills and then down the other side. It's a beautiful day. So 1.4 miles is kind of how we got here. And it's gorgeous. I mean, this is right over there, we Finger Bay. We'll go over there and look at that real quick. But yeah, this is a cool little pond. There's one more like right over here. And yeah, it's a good place to get away. Only takes an hour to get here and back. Water's really clear. Look at this, there's a beach. And now it's time for some nude bathing. Kidding. That's a whole different channel. Okay, we have found an object in the water, which we're going to send the biologist in to look at. It's this thing right here. It could be a sign or something like that, but we obviously can't show that on camera. We don't have a filter to filter out the whiteness of her feet. Go! So we've identified it as a former sign. I found one down in that valley as we're coming up to, so another episode we're gonna identify what those signs were, because it wasn't for like a lifeguard or whatever. This wasn't that popular of a beach, a little bit hard to get to. We're gonna go right over here though and look at Finger Bay. Yeah, this is perfect. You got another little pond right here, and then you got Great Sitkin. It's really a gorgeous spot. Another good place to ski to. I'll throw in some footage of me skiing up here, actually, that'd be cool. But yeah, going right over the edge of this. Unbelievable, right? It's just crazy. So yeah, obviously Finger Bay and then Great Sitkin, which is probably 15 miles from here. All right, good? All right, now we're gonna take the scenic route home. We're gonna head up top of this and then follow this ridge back and then back down to the sign at Husky Pass Trailhead. It's just amazing growing around the side of this hillside, right? I mean, this is steep and there's a wind blowing through here most times. It's awesome. How did you get up there? That's awesome. There's a tiny cloud just casting a shadow right on Lucky Point right there. It's a great picture. We're obviously as high as you can go on Adak. We're in the death zone basically, at least 1,000 feet above sea level. That's Moffat over there. But we got out of the wind a little bit because we're looking for a Kittless's murrelet, and when it flies up, it's gonna come at us like a bullet. Yes? By you like a bullet. All right, well, we're gonna keep our eye out. So tell us a little bit more. What are they like? Oh, okay, right. So I got to do this with another biologist. All right, we'll keep going. So this is a Kamchatka rhododendron. It's beautiful. So, you filming? Yeah, so for photography nerds, this is a 50mm prime lens. I only really shoot with prime lenses, which means you have to, it's like choosing maybe a bullet for a hunt. I'm not a hunter, but you have what you have, and so you have to frame things right. You have to move and adjust to the focal length of the lens, and it's really good. This one's kind of a long distance one, but I'm gonna try and pick up like all that layer in that rock right there, and then blur Moffat in the background. It's I don't know. It's the only way I know how to shoot pictures. So we can actually see the road we came in on. We're gonna head right down this ridge to it. So that's what I called Catfish Pond, and that's the road we came in on right there. That white building over there is PRV1. So we're just gonna head down this ridge and we'll take us right back to where we parked. Yeah, so it's a little steep right here. Do you wanna go that way, around? Okay. Two hands. Here, hand me the camera and you can use the handhold. It's awesome, man. Is that a disposable cup in the water? Can you see?
Looks like it.
It's not a strange place to have a fucking, like a keg cup. And thus concludes a nice little loop. So there's a Catfish Pond car right there. Obviously the great metropolis of Adak. Oh, and I'll see you next time.